Hey guys!
What's up? We are back on another adventure.
Yes!
A local adventure. We are just about an hour or two from home in the North Georgia mountains of Jasper, Georgia.
Yes, we are staying at the most beautiful cabin.
Yes.
Having a little cabin getaway. We really just wanted to kick off September with a super exciting fall trip and kind of do all the fall things that we enjoy to start it off right. We're going to be going to the pumpkin patch, to an apple orchard, and obviously sharing this gorgeous cabin that we're staying in.
Up here is where most people come to explore during the fall season. Blue Ridge is really close by. They have some amazing hikes, a lot of really great stuff to do in fall time. But yeah, this stay is absolutely incredible. When we got here last night, we were like blown away.
I'd take the long way home if it meant I'd go walking by your door. Together we could see where the road will lead to the unknown. There is no end if you believe. Just take my hand and come with me. Oh, you're like the sun coming up. You make my world come alive. Oh, you know I can't get enough. You walking by my side. You are my sunshine. In the song I sing, you're the melody, you're my golden glow. I see it in your eyes, you radiate the light.
A very modern but cozy cabin, and they just did so well with this place. We drove in on this long, beautiful driveway. It's cozy cabin vibes with that like modern touch. So it has like the angular structure and it has beautiful wood beams inside, all open concept, and then there's 3 bedrooms, 2 baths. So it's just so perfect. They have a game room, they have this gorgeous deck that we're on right now with this beautiful fireplace, and then we've also got a fire pit and a jacuzzi, which we took advantage of last night.
Yeah, we were hanging by the fire pit for a little bit last night. We got into the jacuzzi for a second.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's so sick. They also have a really cool fire pit down by the water, which I think we might take advantage of this evening.
Yes, the perfect place to host family or friends. Come here for a little getaway with a group of people. This would be so perfect.
Yeah, so it holds 10. I think you could probably do more than that.
Yeah, well, they also do events here, so it's actually like a pretty flexible space. So definitely something to look into. Even for events, they have an overflow parking lot up at the top, which is really, really cool. So they have everything figured out. Yeah, so we actually got here last night and we had a nice evening here at the cabin. We literally saw 3 bears, a mama and her 2 babies, and that was so exciting because we hadn't actually seen bears in Georgia. And we live here.
Yeah, I know.
So,
first time ever seeing bears in Georgia.
Yeah,
and it was
person, obviously.
So funny because we were actually just filming outside here and I saw like a little baby bear like across the creek.
I was actually videoing James walking down this path that's right here, and they were literally right over here.
Yeah, so we just saw the baby at first, and then I was like, oh, Megan, there's mama right there. What's cool is that on this Airbnb property, they have some feeding stations, so ever so often some corn will like pop out, and you can tell that the deer and the bears and everything, they know when it's time to come eat.
Yes.
So there were some beautiful deers out here last night.
Yeah, within the first hour of being here, we saw deer, a buck, we saw turkey, and then the bears.
Yeah.
So it was very active, very exciting. And in this backyard here, it is like so picturesque and so beautiful. So that was really cool getting to see them in that habitat.
Yeah, so we're about to go down to Jasper, get some food, and head up to Burt's pumpkin patch. So we are gonna take you guys on our exploring today, and we can't wait to show you what we get into.
Let's do it.
All right.
effortlessly. Now I can see your halo. Just a simple moment in time. Can't catch it in the photo. Permanently framed in my mind. I swear I won't let you go. I swear I won't let you go. How I never noticed your eyes and all the lovely colors. It's all that I see in my mind. What more can we discover? This strange feeling deep inside. How will I recover all the warmth you bring to my life? I'd love to be your lover. How can I be your lover? How can I be your lover? I wanna be your lover. How have I never felt this love? Oh, it just seems so simple. Every single time you smile, I wanna kiss your dimples. Makes me feel like such a fool. Keep missing all your signals. I talk to myself in the water, ignoring all the ripples. How can I be your love? How can I be your love? I wanna be your love. I wanna be your lover. I wanna be your lover.
So we've made it in from a long day around the Blue Ridge and Jasper area, and it's been such a beautiful and fun day.
Have honestly done a good bit. We started out grabbing some lunch, and we grabbed some lunch at LC Taco Bar.
Cute little spot in downtown Jasper, just in the Main Street area. And honestly, it was a really cool vibe. You could sit inside or outside. I saw they had like a walk-up margarita window where you could just get a drink and walk, I guess. I guess they have open container in downtown Jasper.
True.
We loved our food there. I ended up getting a grilled chicken salad, and it was amazing. Honestly, I would 100% go back.
We got the same thing, but with different proteins. So he got the chicken, and then I got the steak.
Yeah.
And it was so good.
It was amazing. Loved it.
It was a great lunch.
100% go back there.
Yep.
Then after that, we ended up driving up a little north towards the Ellijay area and went to the famous Burt's Pumpkin Farm. Guys, that place is very popular around Georgia, around the Atlanta area, just in Georgia in general. And it's because they have these beautiful, massive pumpkins. They have so many options to choose from, and the vibe in the area there is just so cool and so beautiful.
It truly is. I remember going in 5th grade for a field trip, and I've loved it ever since. I love Burt's, and we've been going for so long together. It's just a really, really cute spot. We were able to go get some pumpkins. We actually shot some photos. It was actually like perfect fall weather today. It's been such a beautiful day for all of this.
This is very early fall here in Georgia. The leaves don't start changing in Georgia probably until late October. So you have to do a lot of your fall things when there's probably still some green on the trees, and that's what we're doing here.
It was just 90 degrees last week, and this week it's like low 80s, and actually in the mornings it's been in the 60s, which has been so great and honestly not common for this time.
Burt's is amazing. It's really close to Amicalola Falls, which is a very popular waterfall. If you want to go there and do your pumpkin patch stuff and go do a little hike, you can do that. It's also really close to some apple orchards and to a sunflower field. Burt's is cool. They also do like a hayride through the farm. We've done that before in the past, and that's actually really cool. They have some animatronics and things as they take you through the farm.
Burt's is mostly known for their gigantic pumpkins.
You need like help picking them up. They're so big. They were actually hauling them in while we were there.
Kind of had first pick today, which was really exciting. All the pumpkins looked so beautiful. There were so many nice ones.
Yeah,
that was exciting.
they just opened this past weekend for the fall season, so we were very early. They said that in the next couple of weeks it'll start to really pick up. But yeah, we did get some photos at Burt's, and we'll throw those in right here. And yeah, so after that, we ended up hitting the road back into town, and we stopped off at Polar Bear Ice Cream and Coffee. and it's just down the road from Burt's, and it was a really cool vibe.
Yeah, it's near this super popular community here called Big Canoe, and it's right outside of it, and we grabbed some coffee, and it's really good.
I loved it in there. That was really cute. So now we're back at our place, and we're having a little fire here down by the river. I'm gonna just hang out and take in the views as the sun sets, enjoy this beautiful weather. Probably gonna go in and get some food later, so
Yep.
we'll show you what we get into. So we've got a lot to catch you guys up on. So last night we were hanging by the fire, we went inside and got ready and went to downtown Jasper to go get some food. And we went to the most popular place in downtown Jasper.
The Old Mule House, and it was absolutely incredible.
I highly recommend. That was honestly one of my favorite places. It was so stinking good. The menu was amazing. They had so many diverse and good options, and the drinks were good. Everything was perfect.
That food was like top tier. It was so good.
It
like
was.
Truly James's meal is like up there for us.
Yeah.
That was so delicious. So he actually got the salmon.
It was like a blackened salmon, and it had cheese grits, and it had some Brussels sprouts that had goat cheese. And honestly, the whole thing combined was amazing. I loved it so much.
Everything was cooked to perfection. I think his salmon had like a maple glaze on it, and it was so good.
Yeah.
I ended up getting the chicken Alfredo. So mine was actually blackened chicken on Alfredo with such good noodles. I don't even know what those noodles are called. Both meals were incredible. His though was like knocked it out of the park. It was so good.
We'll be coming back to Jasper just to have dinner there
Yes.
sometimes, I think.
And even for an appetizer, we got a huge pretzel with some beer cheese, and it's actually pimento cheese beer cheese, which was really unique and so good.
Yeah.
So everything we had was great. He got a bourbon drink, and it was like a fall, like spicy bourbon, right?
Yeah.
And it was really good as well.
Yeah, honestly, everything was perfect. Loved it. So after that, we ended up coming back to the place, and we got in the jacuzzi for a little bit. And that was just so beautiful. Love having the jacuzzi out there on the deck, overlooking all the beautiful yard and everything out there, just being in nature.
Yeah, and being in Georgia, we're actually surprised by the weather, and it was breezy and cool last night, so
Yeah.
the jacuzzi was perfect.
Then we ended the night with some milk and cookies.
Yep, cooked some cookies, and they were delicious.
Yeah, it was awesome.
It's a great way to end it.
So this morning we ended up checking out of our place, and we absolutely loved that stay.
Oh man, it was truly the perfect little cabin getaway. Very peaceful spot.
We loved it. This morning we ended up checking out, and we headed downtown, and we went to the very popular Carriage House to get some brunch. I ended up getting an omelet, and Megan did as well.
Yep.
I just got ham in mine. Megan got bacon in hers.
Yep.
It was a great little spot. We were a little past breakfast, but we hear that they have great breakfast there as well. So
we actually got coffee with breakfast and got vanilla lattes. And then after walking around, we did some shopping, popped in and out of the general store and things like that. And then we headed over to Red Bean Coffee, and we got some of their seasonal drinks for on the go. So we
Yes.
got a s'mores latte which was delicious. That's what I ordered. And then you got a maple oat milk latte, I think, or
that's
something.
it. Yeah.
And both were really, really great. And then we also popped over to this super cute, super unique store called Rag & Bone. And it was the coolest shop. If we could own a shop, I feel like that would be like the vibe.
For sure.
Also, we wanted to like live in the house that it was in. It was in one of the cute little old downtown homes, like a historical home. They fixed it up so perfectly.
Yeah, it was incredible. Highly recommend. You've got to go to that store if you're in Jasper. They've got some great shirts and sweatshirts.
A lot of giftables, and also super unique. They've got some Western vibes in there. They've got stuff with like cute, quirky quotes, a little bit of everything, and it was so perfect. I actually think it's considered like an eclectic like gift shop, and it's just so adorable. I bought a couple of things that I'm really excited about. So
yeah, it's been an awesome day so far. So we are actually just pulled up to BJ Reece Apple Orchard, and this is the most popular apple orchard here close to Jasper. It's a really great spot. We're gonna hop out, pick some apples, and explore the property a little bit. We'll show what we get into.
let's do it.
Oh, stage is set like always. Won't be long before I'm gone. See them coming through the doorway, wondering whose side they are on. So I take one shot in the darkness and move along. I was on the way to Memphis. Got no love from the Carolines. How much longer can I do this? Leaving half my heart behind. And it takes one shot in the darkness to change my mind. And the years are passing by me. Oh, the years roll on and on. The fire below is coming, and it won't be long. Got enough left just to get there. Not enough to make it through. If I cannot live without this, I don't know what I'm gonna do. So I'll take one more shot in the darkness and aim for you. Oh, I'll take one more shot in the darkness.
Hey guys!
So the last time we saw you guys, we were just arriving at BJ Reece Orchards. And guys, that place is really cool.
It is so pretty. We've actually been before, but we didn't get to do apple picking there last time. We just went to their petting zoo and hung around and went to their little cider house. We actually got to do the apple picking this time. We were at the start of the season. It was actually a perfect time to go apple picking. The apples looked amazing. All the trees were super full. So highly recommend going at the start of September.
Yeah.
Because we haven't had that experience before.
But yeah, we loved it. We walked around there for a while, got some apples, got some videos, got some photos. We'll actually throw in some photos that we got right there. And yeah, after that, we actually strolled over to the petting zoo. That was a highlight for sure.
Oh my gosh, they have such sweet farm animals here at this orchard. They have little cows. They literally have a Highland cow, and they were just 3 months old.
Yeah, babies.
And then they had another calf that was in a separate stable, and it was so sweet and precious. I think it really loved James.
Yeah, that one was only 2 months, but yeah, he was my
Yes.
buddy. I was like scratching under his chin a bunch, and he was just like looking at me with like these
It
little
was
baby
so
eyes.
sweet.
And he started like licking me. And as you guys know, we are animal lovers through and through, every type of animal. I mean, we feed raccoons and possums and stray cats every single night. So
Yeah, I don't even know if they know that.
yeah, so we actually have a group of wild animals that come up every night that we feed. Yeah, we just love them, and seeing those babies was a really special treat.
They do such a good job with their animals there, and they seem well taken care of and happy.
Yeah.
And that's just like so nice to see.
After that, we ended up walking into BJ Reese's little shopping and gift shop area. And in there, they have all types of goods. You can get fresh picked vegetables. They have some canned goods, some desserts and slushies, pre-picked apples that you can go in and buy if you want to do that. All kinds of good stuff. If you just wanted to go there and get some things, I think that would be totally worth it as well, because they've got a lot of good treats.
Yeah, they've got some really great stuff, and this time we got more from their like bakery. So we grabbed some slushies.
Yeah.
We got to try all the different flavors.
Yeah, the worker was so kind, and
She
she
was
let
so
us
sweet.
try out all the different styles of slushies that they have. And
Yeah.
my favorite was the strawberry apple cider.
So there was strawberry, peach, muscadine, and I do not remember that crazy name of the other
I couldn't
one.
tell you.
My favorite was definitely the peach. So we actually both got a strawberry and a peach slushie.
Yeah. And then after that, yeah, we went through and got some apple cider donuts. You
Yeah.
have to do that if you're going up there, no matter what orchard that you go to. They always end up having some apple cider donuts, and
Gotta
that's a
have the
fall
donuts.
thing that you've got to do. And then we got some apple pies. Megan got an apple pie and cream cheese.
Apple cream cheese.
And I got just a plain
Regular
apple.
apple.
I haven't tried mine yet, but Megan ended up trying hers. After that, we ended up going right across the street to a place that we hadn't been to before, and it's the BJ Reece Cider House. And it's a like bar / like hangout spot, entertainment spot. They have a stage where they say they have bands come on the weekends and play, and it was a really cool vibe and so nice. And
That place was stunning.
you could go in there and get flights of different types of cider, things like that. We actually ended up buying some. I had to just because
Yeah, we didn't
I wanted
get
to
to do
try
a
it.
flight, so-
Megan and I are fans of cider, so we got the Frostbite, which she said was their most popular choice of this season.
It's a blackberry cider,
Yeah.
so very excited about that.
After that, we ended up driving a short distance over to Amicalola State Park. So this is a very popular park. If you're from Georgia, you've probably done the really popular hike there, or at least gone to see it before. I actually have never done it. Meg's done it before. They're known for this really, really beautiful waterfall there, and it is 425 steps up to the top to the beautiful waterfall. We didn't have time to do the actual hike, so we found out that you can actually drive up to the top, and so that's what we did, and it was still such a beautiful view. We didn't get to see the bottom of the falls, which is what people probably do the hike for, to see the really cool view
Well, and
from
there's
there.
like a midpoint that's really pretty that a lot of people take photos at, and that's where my family and I hiked up to. And then you can make your way back down.
When we drove up there, we ended up getting out of the car and walking over to the waterfall. There is a sign there that says it's a part of the Appalachian Trail. They also have Beware Bear signs up there. That's the top of the 425 steps, is to that point. And you can overlook the waterfall and see the beautiful valley below, which is just gorgeous. Yeah, Meg and I did. We ended up getting back in the car and we drove up to the Amicalola Lodge.
Which you can actually also hike up to if you're hiking, and that makes it 600 steps.
Yeah, that's crazy. Because we were told that it has a really beautiful view.
The day before, we actually popped in at Polar Bear Ice Cream and Coffee Shop we showed you guys, and Crystal that was working there actually told us about the lodge, because we didn't even know about the lodge all the way up at the top.
Has an epic view. And they've got a restaurant up there with a really cool view. And I'm sure that when the fall colors are really in, that it's probably insanely beautiful. After that, we jumped back in the car and drove up to Blue Ridge. So Blue Ridge is probably about 30 minutes from that area. We had a date to go see a movie at the Swan Drive-In Theatre.
Yes, so if you have been watching our vlogs for a while, then you've probably seen this in one of our vlogs where we did a date night there, because we go there pretty often. We really enjoy it, especially during this time of year.
Yeah.
Tonight they were having a really special showing that was the perfect way to start September and spooky season.
Yes. Tonight they had the premiere of Beetlejuice. The Swan Drive-In has new owners, so the original owners, I think they had owned it for like 40 or 50 years or something. It was crazy. They've owned it for so long.
Yeah.
They just recently sold it within the last year or two. And these new owners, they've been very active on social media, and they're doing a bunch of different things to try to keep the drive-in alive, and they're doing so well.
They're doing really fun like themed nights and a bunch of really cool like events and things like that. So it's been really great to see, and also to see like the ideas they come up with on socials. Tonight they went all out for Beetlejuice. That was so exciting.
Yeah.
They had blow-ups that were themed with the movie, a bunch of spooky things all around. They had Beetlejuice in the truck bed basically greeting you as you walk in, and it's always been such a classic place and cute for what it is, and I just love that they're keeping it similar to the classic vibes, but also adding to it and making it fun and adding new things here and there. So that was really exciting to see.
And it's just so fun. If you've never been to a drive-in, look one up in your local area and see if you have one, and go. It's so fun, and support the local drive-in because it is such a special thing. For any season, it's fun. Yeah,
it's inexpensive, it gets you outside, and it's just a really fun thing to do that's different than our norm.
Meg and I said it kind of feels like you're in a movie when you're at the drive-in because it's such a like classic thing. The movie was amazing. I loved it. I highly recommend going to see it. It was definitely a fall vibe movie.
Yes,
it was
Tim
so
Burton
cool.
Truly killed it with this. If that's your kind of thing, you gotta see Beetlejuice. Jenna Ortega, amazing.
Yeah, it was amazing. But so this wraps up our time exploring the Blue Ridge, Jasper area. Highly recommend going up to that beautiful stay that we had and renting it out with some friends, family, and exploring the area because there's so much to see and do, and especially in the fall season.
Yes, it was absolutely beautiful. It was the perfect way to kick off September, and we really, really enjoyed our time kicking off fall.
Yeah, so many great restaurants, wineries, the drive-in,
they
hikes.
Have a little bit of everything, and I'm so thankful that that's a local trip we can take.
All right, remember to like, subscribe, follow us on Instagram and TikTok.
All the things.
All right, we'll see you next time.
See you in the next one.